Well, Jesus said, make disciples of all nations.
Absolutely.
And you know that word nations means a collective group of people with a common identity. So a nation could be weightlifters. It could be dentists. It could be pilots. And I look at what he said, make disciples of the nations. He didn't say make disciples of the people of the nations. He said make disciples of the nations. Let me give you an example of that in Scripture. Jesus has one encounter with Zacchaeus. He's the chief tax collector of the entire region.
He's a hated guy.
He has one encounter with Jesus. Jesus doesn't even preach a message. He just shows up. Zacchaeus goes, I'm going to give half my goods to the poor, and if I've cheated anybody, I'll give 400% back. Now, wait a minute. What just happened to all the tax collectors? Because he was operating under killing, manipulating, destroying, right?
That's good.
Now, I've
great.
gone to nations before where the guy looks at me and just stares at me at immigration, and my international director says, if you don't slip him a $20 bill, you're not getting out of here. Why does he do that? Because the president of that nation gets money under the table from the guys under him, and under him, and under him, and under him.
Oh,
so
correct.
what happens is the whole thing is, the whole nation, that nation is corrupt, right? If you look at the nation of the tax collectors, right? Because a nation is a collective. It's not just Cambodia and Iran. It's also, a nation could be all the engineers, all the professional athletes. Jesus, what happened to that whole nation of tax collectors in that whole region because of that one encounter? I believe that's what's supposed to happen with us. With our unique giftings, the way we operate, it inspires people to now change the way they operate to come in line with the kingdom on this earth.